The Marshal is a true menace in Valorant, and we'll show you why in today's video. The Marshal is the cheapest option for a super accurate gun, ideal for long-range fights. With its accuracy, power, and versatility, it has become the favorite gun among many players. The Marshal has the ability to take out enemies from far distances with one headshot, and to kill anyone with 2 body shots. Its capability to be accurate in no-scope makes it a super versatile weapon. Whether you're playing defensively or aggressively, the Marshal can be the best option depending on the situation. Coming at 950 credits, the Marshal is a great weapon for eco rounds, cheaper than the Stinger and only 150 credits above the Sheriff. It sits at a perfect spot. Where the Sheriff struggles, the Marshal shines. The Sheriff deals enough damage to one-shot headshot anyone within 30 meters, but its accuracy and famous 145 damage headshot at longer ranges makes it fall short against Phantom and Vandals, whereas the Marshal will one-shot headshot any enemy no matter the distance with a pixel-perfect accuracy when scoped in. You'll be surprised on how many enemies you will destroy, even against Phantom and Vandals. Its relatively fast fire rate makes it easier to hit 2 body shots and eliminate your opponent. But just like the Sheriff, the Marshal will struggle on shorter ranges, as Stingers and Spectres are way more viable in these situations. But that doesn't make the Marshal useless, as its accuracy in no-scope will surprise you. Take a look at these clips. Yeah, it's terrifying. Let's now take a closer look at how you should play the Marshal on the defensive side. We believe that defending with a Marshal can be better than with a Sheriff. Holding an angle and peeking mid will feel much easier. But if you plan to push mid with your team, a sniper might not be the best choice. Prefer the Stinger, for example. When playing a standard eco, we would recommend you to switch off your brain and peek mid at the start of the round. Your enemies might not expect it and you'll be able to get one for free. Just keep in mind that if you're playing as an initiator, your team might need your abilities to defend or retake. Don't die alone if you have abilities left. Another advantage playing the Marshal is that you can abuse it no matter the agent you're playing. Jet or Chamber are not mandatory. Thanks to the Marshal's faster reload and faster movement, you'll be harder to trade than if you were playing the Operator, for example. That means you can get an early peek and still get away for free. And even if you do get traded, remember that on an eco round, one single kill can make a serious difference, allowing your team to have a chance to clutch the round. If you have the money to purchase a Marshal in defense, and if you feel confident about it, try it out. On attack, the Marshal will force you into a slower playstyle, to play for picks in mid, for example. It's not a gun you want to play when planning to rush a site with your team. Once again, for this type of strategy, we recommend buying a 1100 credits Stinger instead. Even after the recent nerf, it's still a very good bang for your buck in eco rounds. The Marshal remains an interesting choice on attack, allowing you to easily hold defenders' aggression and take fights around mid. Ascent is a very good example of it. You can absolutely dismantle a team by abusing this gun. If you're feeling it, you can even challenge an Operator and kill them before they pull the trigger. If you decided to play default on attack, the Marshal can be a good purchase for your half-buy and eco rounds. When it comes to buying shields or not, remember that you need to have at least 4,200 credits for the next round. You can check that right here on the buy menu. Usually, we would recommend you to buy half armor, as it'll protect you from most damage abilities and rifles. The full 50 HP shield is only viable if your enemies are playing the Phantom and if you have enough credits to purchase it. Most of the time, a 25 HP shield is enough. The Marshal is an underrated gun that can bring solid solutions in attack and defense. Its price point is perfect for save and half-buy rounds. With some practice and patience, you'll quickly become a true menace with this gun, winning you incredible rounds and games. Marshal clips also look very good. Go ahead and flex your sniping and flicking skills. Did you ever wonder how well you would do against an Immortal player? Check out our video challenge by clicking on the screen right now. Thank you for watching, consider leaving a like and subscribing, and we'll see you in the next one.